Hello everyone, you are welcome to New Phase Entertainment where you will get reliable and authentic news that will keep you informed and entertained. I say a very big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe, and if you are yet to subscribe, please click the red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon for notifications so you will always get alerted anytime we publish latest news or any of our other uploads. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another news report, this time around from the presidency. Major takeaways from President Buhari's visit to Saudi Arabia. President Muhammadu Buhari's 4-day visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia came to an end on Saturday last week. The president participated in the Future Investment Initiative, which was christened Davos in the desert. Apart from attending the summit, which had a debating format for global leaders, investors, and innovators to compare notes and share ideas, President Buhari held extensive talks with the kingdom's ruler, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, and his son, the powerful Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman MBS. The president's meeting with the two prominent rulers marked an important upswing in relations with Nigeria and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As part of his engagement at the FII, President Buhari joined President Mahamadou Issoufou of Niger Republic and Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya in a preliminary session to discuss the topic, "What's next for Africa? How will investment and trade transform the continent into the next great economic success story?" In his argument, President Buhari said the vigorous implementation of key reforms of his administration in oil and gas, farming and agriculture, as well as the country's vast human resources made mostly of young men and women and able-bodied persons, and the country's rich land and mineral resources eminently positions her for substantial capital inflows. He said the economy holds great promise of win-win for investors. The president highlighted some key achievements of his administration and expressed a strong determination to use agriculture and ICT as vehicles to attain the target of lifting 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in the next 10 years. On the sidelines of the conference, President Buhari held strategic meetings with the leadership of Saudi Oil and Gas Group, the country's sovereign wealth fund and public investment fund (PIF), on the directives of the king, who had a meeting with the Nigerian leader to discuss friendly and strategic relations between both countries. The world's largest oil operating company, Aramco, came to ask the president and his team a simple question: "What can we do for you?" In response, President Buhari requested Aramco to visit Nigeria and carry out a diagnostic assessment of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation's (NNPC) refineries, pipelines, and other infrastructure. He wanted Aramco to deploy its technical expertise to improve the efficiency of the oil and gas industry in Nigeria. The company's chairman, Yasser Al-Rumayyan, who doubles as the head of the PIF, expressed the company's determination to promote business investment through the use of modern technology across the energy sector in Nigeria. For those who know, the head of the Saudi PIF has the capacity to invest $5 billion in a country within a month. The president instructed the Minister of State, Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Niyi Adebayo, and GMD of NNPC, Mele Kyari,
to work with the Saudi Arabian investment company to expedite action on modalities for collaboration and actualization of the aspirations of the leaders. Another meeting of great significance, which was almost missed due to scheduling difficulties but eventually took place because of strong interest on both sides, was between the United States team to the FII and President Buhari. The American Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin, who was accompanied by Brent McIntosh, Under-Secretary of the Treasury for International Affairs, and Marshall Billingsley, an Assistant Secretary for Terrorist Financing in the United States Treasury Department, were on their way to the airport, but they explored an opportunity to meet with the President Buhari, no matter how short. They turned back to meet with the president when a space was found in his schedule, albeit late evening. At an hour when most members of his delegation had returned to their accommodations after a long day of meeting, President Buhari hosted the U.S. team with the Minister of State, Petroleum and GMD of the NNPC. Mnuchin briefed President Buhari on ongoing efforts to return looted funds, including the USD 300 million USD, that is 100 million billion naira, 108 billion naira, traced to former head of state General Sani Abacha. The Treasury Secretary also raised possibility of the U.S. investing in Nigeria under the new United States International Development Finance Corporation (USIDFC), which provides $60 billion for investment in developing nations. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which had last month announced its interest to invest USD 100 billion USD in India, revealed that it had so far invested $14 billion in India, $10 billion in Pakistan, $20 billion in Indonesia. According to Prince Mohammed ibn Salman, we are willing to do the same in Nigeria, given the favorable business environment. President Buhari gave an instant and firm commitment for the partnership. Wow, what a great outing for our President Muhammadu Buhari. I think is really gonna to really go shop in the investors. We can see a brighter Nigeria, we believe, if the investors comes in and if the investors come in and they really invest properly. And I know that investors that will be coming into the country would really come in, first of all, to come and diagnose, as the president said, that they should come and assess the company and assess all the infrastructures and all that before they invest. I'm sure they are going to do that, and if they find us worthy of investing, we can see this country really turning out to become a great country. I believe so. But what usually happens in history is that when these people come to invest, after a while they pull out. They pull out because of what? Because of the corruption of the leaders. The leadership is corrupt. So I hope that the leadership will hold it as a responsibility not to infiltrate any of their corrupt attitude into this time around. And sometimes we could be skeptical about the investors coming in, because investors, they may be wanting too much. Like some of them will be talking about they handling the construction, handling the design, handling the maintenance, and when they have to bring all their people from their country to come and do the work. If you imagine, like, they bring in like 10,000 workers all the way from their country, then what is the benefit? Our own benefit is just that we have the company right here on our soil, and we are enjoying the produce, but we are not part of the process. We are not part of getting benefit of being employed and learning the technology and being able to become a self-reliance company. Because if they come and they take over the major sectors and they are the one that is totally running it, then at the end of the day, if after, probably, we don't even know, because if we have to be sure that whatever arrangement they are making, it is going to favor us, not just in the long term but also in the short term, because the government can go make partnership that will not favor us in the long run. So we really have to check all this, and I hope, I know that Dave, it's a pity I'm saying that, but that has always been the reality, that the government officials are just going there to get the money. Once they bag the money and come back in here, and then they take the money again through another door to other countries. So I hope this won't be the case this time around, because we are looking to a greater country that we can really call Nigeria. So my people, please leave your comment in the comment section below. I would like to know what is your own opinion concerning this latest development from the presidency, President Muhammadu Buhari, for visiting Saudi Arabia. Thank you for watching. See you some other time. Bye bye.